what delays the process, and actually how to speed things up. Now, a traditional home sale usually takes 30 to 45 days from contract to closing, but short sales are completely different because the lender has to approve the sale before anything can move forward at all. Here's why short sales actually take longer. The lender must review your financial, your hardships, and approve the short sale request. They also will order their own appraisal or broker price opinion, which is a BPO, to determine the fair market value of your home. If there are multiple loans or liens on the property, those must be negotiated and removed from the title. There are constant back and forth negotiations between the lender, the listing agent, the buyer's agent, the investor of the loan, and the buyer's lender. And this is why having a short sale expert is critical. Someone who understands how to keep the process moving and negotiate with the lender effectively. Now, let's go step by step through the short sale process so that you know what to expect along the way. Your short sale expert realtor will walk through the entire process and tell you what to expect during the process. They will also provide a short sale packet with all of the documents that you will need to wet sign up front. And this is just to help stay ahead of the lender requirements and prevents delays later on down the road. You'll also need to submit that hardship letter explaining why you need a short sale, bank statements, pay stubs, tax returns, any other proof of income, just to verify your financial situation. A mortgage statement is often required, and any property details the lender may need to know just so they know more about the home. The home might be listed as a short sale, and serious buyers might be identified right up front, but the buyer needs to understand that lender's approval is required and that they must be willing to wait. They have to be patient. Once the buyer submits an offer, it is sent to the lender for review. The lender then orders their appraisal or BPO to determine the home's value. The lender may come back and counter offer the offer that was received, ask for more documents from the home owner, or take weeks to make a decision. Finally, once the lender approves the offer, the buyer finalizes their financing and home inspections. The escrow and title process begin. That includes HOA and anything else that needs to be done there. Final paperwork is signed and the home is officially sold. At that time, the seller is released from the mortgage and foreclosure is avoided. In total, most short sales take, again, 3 to 6 months, but some can take longer depending on the lender response and times, whether there are any additional liens on the property like we talked about. Several things can slow down the short sale, and that includes unresponsive lenders. We have those all the time. Some banks actually take weeks or months to process paperwork. They could take weeks to just respond to an email I send them. Multiple lien holders are on the deed. If there's a second mortgage, an HOA lien, or unpaid taxes, we have to actually negotiate those off with multiple parties. There may be missing paperwork. If the seller's financial documents aren't complete, the lender will delay the approval. Sometimes the first offers are lowball offers, and if that is the case, in the offers far below the lender's appraised value, they may actually reject it and just ask for a higher price without even negotiating. And this is why having an expert handle your short sale is crucial. I know how to keep lenders accountable, respond quickly, and negotiate effectively to prevent unnecessary delays. While short sales aren't instant, there are ways to help move the process a little bit quicker. Number one, working with a short sale specialist, an experienced one that knows how to avoid the delays and push lenders for faster responses, knows all the paperwork and submits it right up front. The more organized you are with your documents, the less back and forth with the lender will happen. Again, sign all those short sale documents early. And wet signing is everything in advance to help avoid lender delays because they compare the signatures to your closing documents and pricing the home competitively. If the offer is under market value, at market value, the lender will likely approve it. We have to find a patient and qualified buyer. Buyers who understand short sales and have solid financing are more likely to stick with the process. The goal is to minimize delays so you can close as soon as possible and move forward without that foreclosure hanging over you. Short sales are not short again, but they are worth it if you want to avoid foreclosure and actually reduce your financial damage. The key is actually understanding the timeline and working with an expert who can guide you through the process here. If you're struggling with your mortgage and think maybe a short sale might be your best option, let's talk. I specialize in helping homeowners in these situations to navigate the process and get the best possible outcome. You can call or text me. My contact information is below, and my email is info@shortsaleexperts.net. And be sure to watch the very next video where I'll cover the signs that you might actually need to consider a short sale, because recognizing those warning signs early can make the world of difference.